to the second episode of the Project Design and Analysis Talk Show. We are your hosts, Abby Wilson
and Aliabbas, Hameer.
And in our second episode, we interviewed two cohort students, Amrita and David, to gain a better understanding of their experiences throughout their first year in the program. Enjoy!
Hi everybody, I'm David Green. I'm going into my second year into the Project Design and Analysis program, and I'm very excited.
Hi everyone, I'm Amrita, and I'm going into my second year as well.
Past year has been awesome, and today we're here to talk about a couple of our past experiences and how this program has impacted us. So on to the first question. How did you personally find out about the Project Design and Analysis?
So back in December 2018, and I actually came for an advising session with Nate, and he gave me some guidance in starting out college because I am the oldest child in my family, and I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to college. So he gave us some options from UNT Frisco. And right before I left, I remember he was like, oh wait, I almost forgot. We have a new project design and analysis programs launching next fall. And it's still kind of in the works, but it's a great opportunity. And he told me all about it and it sounded amazing.
Wow. And you were the first person to sign up for the program, right?
I was. By the end of that day, I immediately signed up for the program because it was everything I envisioned my college experience to be like.
That's interesting. I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
David, how did you learn about the program?
My dad and I were looking at different places. Obviously, money is an important thing for college. And we came across a fancy newsletter in the email. And UNT Frisco had just opened up its new Project Design Analysis program. Naturally, you know what comes next. I wanted to check it out. It looked like a great opportunity. So we came to an info session in March of 2019. And, yes, 2019. And from there, I was hooked ever since.
You were looking into project design analysis. Was that like your first priority, or were you looking at other avenues at that time?
I had originally applied to UNT Denton. I was going to go into the accounting master's program. But when I found out that there was something that applied real life skills, real job applications, I figured, what are the skills value worth over actually sitting in the classroom?
That's interesting you mentioned about how the classroom experience is so special in the program. Has the classes in the project design analysis specifically impacted you?
The most fun foundational classes have to be within NCPS seminar. And that is led by Dr. Hope Garcia, obviously. And she is an expert when it comes to bringing industry experienced clients within the room. And we get to that experience and to meet them and to interact with them.
For me personally, I would have to say that English and UCRS have been the most impactful classes for me. The things we do in those classes really pertain to our main projects and really help refine our professional communication skills when working with clients.
What has been your favorite class activity throughout the first year?
Learning the social styles that different people fall into have been very interesting to learn about for me. I'm very much into learning how different people function. The Strengths Quest was very helpful in helping me kind of go into that introspective mode and see how my personality traits manifest in professional work environments and when working in groups. And as for the social styles, it really helped expand my versatility when working with a lot of people.
Do you have anything to add to that, David?
Not really a singular activity. I think my favorite thing in the program was to do these semester projects. UNT Frisco Project Design Analysis does these semester projects in which you work interactive with clients to figure out a business problem and come up with a solution.
I believe you have done a couple of semester presentations so far. Which one is your best one?
The first semester project, a little bit of background, as of late 2018, a company tried to come in, Drive AI, and incorporate some autonomous vehicles for public transportation in a small route encapsulated within Hall Park amenities. Although it apparently struggled to do well when there was a lack of visitors. And so it was our job to come up with a route that Frisco could successfully utilize.
Yes, from both of your experiences, you seem to have had a blissful experience. But when you were joining the program, what factors led you to joining?
For me, it was the uniqueness, mainly. I've never seen anything like this program. You don't see it advertised as a cohort or as well as a 20 group system or something that works with clients head on, which to me blew me away, as well as the course curriculum was different than anything I'd ever seen as well. I mean, it not only does it include the core foundations of what you need, but it also has other classes that teach you life skills like NCPS seminar or UCRS connections, things that you need in real life.
I knew that the traditional classroom setting was something that kind of bogged me down and wasn't as motivating to me as a student. Learning about this program and how it offered internship opportunities to work with real clients, and really allowed students to get a hands-on experience were the main driving factors for me to join the program.
How do you think the dynamic between faculty and student ratio has helped your college experience so far?
We are very tightly knit with all faculty here as students. There's not like one person whose name you don't know here at UNT Frisco, and I think it really helps students be more apt to reaching out to faculty members for help or assistance.
Imagine you're in your math class, 1 out of 500, and you want to go to ask the teacher for some instruction, right? Well, let's say you have to, one, get out of your dorm, go to the class, and actually physically wait in a line of over 20 people or so. To be honest, a lot of colleges do it. When you come here, you get all the time access. Some of the professors we've had are so diligent that they will stay up at night waiting to email us. They're always ready to help us, and so I'm very grateful for them.
I believe that's the mobility project that you worked on, right?
Right.
I feel the same way. I love the faculty here. They're awesome. If you could describe the cohort in one word, what word would you choose and why?
I would say it's prestigious. Prestigious meaning any challenge you take, it's going to lead you to all sorts of roads, but you're going to have to get through them. And when we go through a journey, such in the cohort, it's more than just about solving a problem. It's about learning about how to deal with yourself and how to interact with others. So I think the journey we've taken here so far has been amazing.
I would say ambiguous, and that's something I really admire about this cohort. It's always unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen next, although there is obviously some structure set in place. That's something I really crave, and that's something that really inspires me to put in the work into things and just gets me excited to show up to class every day. It's just not knowing what to expect, and kind of the risk-taking aspect of it also. That's something I also really like about it, because that's how the real world is, and it's preparing us for that.
Wow, that was some great insight from David and Amrita about the whole cohort experience. We hope you did learn something about our experience so far. Abby, how would you sum up the cohort in one word?
If I were to describe the cohort in one word, I would definitely say unique. You never know what to expect, and that's what makes it different from any other program. We get to choose our own paths, and each of us have our own voice in the process, so it's definitely very different from traditional college. What would you describe it as?
Well, to sum it up, I would say that the cohort experience has been overall quite thought-provoking. We have had ambiguous situations and projects that we had not had prior experience or knowledge about, and we had to develop an understanding of it and make solutions out of it. So we've been very independent, and I think with that whole process, I've learned a lot more and become a more mature person. And yeah, that is what the cohort experience gives you. So we hope you did learn something today, and we are looking forward to seeing you in our third and final episode that will be airing soon. Thank you so much for your time, and have a good one.